Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're back with another stream, back with some NBA2K26, my team. Make sure that like, share, subscribe, notification bell. Let's get it. Try to stay warm in the gym. Get you a cup of coffee. Whatever you gotta do to stay warm. Let's go.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. So with Rodman on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Nowitzki. Allen is out there with Davis. And it's Durant. And it's Mourning in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Houston, we'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. In the backcourt, we'll see Van Vliet and Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the 5 down low.
Here we go.
Tip-off goes to Houston. Here's Van Vliet. Takes a three, and the three ball is good.
And for Van Vliet, most of his shot attempts come from beyond the arc.
Well, Fred Van Vliet wasn't going to be denied his chance, RJ, playing in the NBA.
No, he wasn't. Undrafted, yes, but training his whole life for a chance. And when he got it, boy, he did not let up. Ever since he was young, he was getting up at 5:30 every morning to train before school.
And Şengün throws it down.
Hey, look, sometimes you just got to let the big man work. Şengün doing it in style.
Allen outside. Durant kicks to Allen. Jackson coming off the assist from KD.
And when the ball is in his hands, you just feel like it's going in.
Pass to Van Vliet. On the wing, Thompson. He's guarded by Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Houston needs to get a shot. Şengün with a wide open look. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Allen outside. From outside, off the mark. paint. Here's Smith. Lonzo Mourning grabs the miss. Here's New Orleans. Here's Durant. That one goes. Count it.
And teams are going to be physical with Durant, but he looks like he's up for the challenge.
Pass to Smith. Back to Thompson. Here's KD. That one's in. His first shot this game.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
To the inside. Here's Davis. Outside for KD. New Orleans moving the ball around. Allen for three. They get it back. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And Mourning just a beast on the glass, using that muscular frame to get into prime position there on the board.
And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Rockets, trailing by 2. The three from KD. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Van Vliet against Davis. Nowitzki a screen. It's Davis with the try, and finished off by Davis.
And Davis is fantastic at cutting into the lane. Such a confident offensive player.
1:53 left to play in the first. KD against Durant. Durant inside. That shot off. New Orleans leading by 4. Davis with it. Nowitzki with the screen on Van Vliet. And Davis, here we go. And he lays it straight in. Davis has got his second bucket.
He went right through them for that finish.
Thompson outside. A screen from Thompson. KD's shot is good.
Kick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Houston making some changes. Okogie's checked in for Thompson. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Now Mitchell. To the middle. Here's Ori. And the dunk by Ori.
Well-run play, and Mitchell puts it in the perfect spot.
Houston trails by 6. Outside Holiday. Here's Okogie. KD on the wing. Durant with another miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Rodman sets a screen. Down low. And Dennis Rodman with the slam.
Mitchell's been a master of the pick and roll for years. With the right partner, he's unstoppable in that set.
KD against Ori. Durant. The step back jumper is good. KD's got 6.
And that one was on a platter. He won't miss those very often.
Terry looking over the floor. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. New Orleans leads by 6. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for New Orleans.
Well, they're off to a good start, getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And I also like how they trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
New Orleans leading by 6. Torrey Easton is out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Jayshawn Tate, and it's Okogie in at the shooting guards. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Now the defense has no answer for Mitchell's leaping ability. This man goes up and he will put it down quick.
Capella with the screen on Mitchell. The wide open look here for Holiday. Traps in the tray. Holiday's got his first 3 points of the game. Holiday against Terry. Mitchell a screen on Hubbard. Inside. Mitchell slams it in.
Yo, Lady Shay, what's going on? Salute, Lady Shay. Shout out to you.
Lead they're enjoying. I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Try to stay warm in the gym.
He's in with it. Still yet to score. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Morning with the screen. Mitchell passes to Morning. And a dunk by Morning.
How you doing, lady?
It was more about putting up points, but Donovan can dish too.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys. And
I hope all is well with you, man. Got a new profile pic. I like it.
For the Rockets, Durant's checked in for Jayshawn Tate. Thompson comes in for Josh Okogie. And it's Fred VanVleet.
Yeah, I think I think if you can hear me, I think what you call them? My nighttime, whenever it's cold and it's at that nighttime, I think I'm gonna play NBA2K because fit the vibes, getting in the gym, stay warm because it's always warm in the gym. You know what I'm saying? So perfect scenario. I like it a lot, Lady Shay.
Holiday. New Orleans also making some changes. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Rodman. Scottie Pippen is subbed in for Orr.
Yeah, I've been off today, so I've been streaming for most of the day. Streaming Call of Duty and other stuff, a little DMC, so now we want some NBA 2K.
Now here's Thompson. That one's good. The New Orleans lead is cut to just 7 points, and the basket from Kevin Durant.
The control KD has from any spot on the floor, that's what makes him different.
And it comes to handling business off the floor. Richard, there might be no one better at doing it than Kevin Durant.
Oh, he's definitely very active.
Showing off a little, hey, I like it.
Ventures or so. He clearly understands the importance of investing and how beneficial it can be long term.
Here's VanVleet following the score by New Orleans.
True, lady, when you streaming, man? I know I asked you before whenever you were streaming, when you streaming, start streaming, get on the camera, and you're gonna get a lot of streams. Hold up. But yeah, I like the cats too, so. Gotta let the little spare camera shot. I like, why you blurred it out? But But once you get used to it, you see how I am when I turn on the camera. Once you get used to it, just chill. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you got a PlayStation or something.
A three-pointer, no good.
Or just streaming in general, not like gaming, but streaming in general.
New Orleans leading by 9. And here's Pippen. To the paint. Looking for Terry. He gets it there. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Pippen for 3. A fresh 14 for New Orleans. And the dunk.
Got so much to say.
And you're not going to get an easy...
Oh, yeah. That's when streaming come in handy.
And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring...
I see you be doing it in your posts. You know.
Up for the Rockets. From 13, and he's connected.
Damn, Durant still got that.
And Durant's jumper is as
Hey, come on, lady shit. You know when you come in here, you know you're gonna get a laugh in. You know you're gonna get a laugh in.
ahead of time. It's going in.
Outside.
It's never a boring moment up in here.
Pippen. To the inside.
Oh my God, you missed that dunk. Ball head son of a bitch.
Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism for a big man? Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
So for the Rockets, Şengün
We
comes
playing
in
a
for
lot of
Capella.
NBA2K
Subbed in for
and
Jordan.
Warzone.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for New Orleans. Now here's Terry, still without a basket. Down low.
Woo, baby.
Oh man, and that is why Mitchell has won a dunk contest before.
Yes, get it.
Get a few style points.
Oh, we got the defense. We got that D.
Houston trails by 9. Outside, KD. .106 left here in the second. Here's Van Vliet. Here's Şengün. 2 pointers off the mark. Şengün's gone 1 of 3 shooting.
Hey, lady shit, you don't have Discord or anything? You don't have Discord?
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 8. New Orleans moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Nowitzki for 3. Nowitzki sinks the high release 3.
And few big men can shoot it like Nowitzki.
Oh, wide open.
And Smith with the stop.
Great recognition to get the ball over to the open man.
New Orleans leading by 10. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Nowitzki outside. Open for 3. Şengün with the rebound.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out.
Şengün with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Thompson. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's New Orleans with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break.
Oh, Discord. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a message thing. That's a message app for
right after this.
content creators. You never heard people talk about Discord in the chats? Look at this dude here, bro.
And happy you could join us.
Hey,
We've got
yes,
2
yes,
quarters
ma'am.
left
Like,
in the
share,
regular
subscribe.
season. Seeing Kevin Durant really having a great game.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
So with Rodman on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Davis. Nowitzki is out there with Morton. Then it's Allen, and it's Durant in at the 3.
Even though he had space, there is never an easy fadeaway.
Durant with a screen on Van Vliet. Davis finds KD. Count it, good. KD's got the lead up to 12 now.
Ah, heard that. I like it, Lady Shay.
They'll also play inside due to the size of Durant.
Pass to KD from downtown.
Oh my God.
Bullseye. Money in the 3.
Even though his team is lagging behind, he's playing like winning. Too bad his attitude isn't spread to the other guys.
Still to this day, RJ, Kevin Durant still
Boom, baby.
matchup-proof.
Kevin Durant right back at you.
His height and the skill. That
Kevin Durant gets Kevin Durant.
It's the same as it's ever been.
The shot by Thompson, no good. New Orleans leading by 12. here into the second half to the inside. Nowitzki playing big on the inside.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the plane.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
It's Durant on the wing. 7 points in the game. The three from Davis. And the three for New Orleans.
Nothing but net.
Touch from distance. It's a nice shot.
And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. 17-point game. Van Vliet kicks to KD. Wide open shot on the money. Durant's got 15 points.
Well, Durant must be making the defense sweat a little bit right now. Whenever he gets into a rhythm, he gets aggressive.
KD a screen on Van Vliet. Another shot. Durant the pass to Allen. And here is Nowitzki. Beyond the arc. It's good. Allen on the assist by
Let's
Nowitzki.
go.
Allen's got his
Almost messed that play up.
Allen's game, one of the quickest releases
Boy, you ain't hurt.
we've ever seen. Amazing shooting off that pass.
So the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Tari Eason's checked in for Kevin Durant. And then for New Orleans, Horry's checked in for Durant. Mitchell comes in for Ray Allen. And Terry subbed in for Davis. Eason with it. Horry defending. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Now Mitchell. He's got 8. Terry outside. Here's Horry. It's rebounded by Şengün.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Thompson. The Rockets again can't hit. New Orleans leading by 18. Mitchell dishes to Mourning. Mitchell passes to Mourning. Some nice passing here by New Orleans.
Come on, Horry.
No good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Van Vliet attacking. And stolen by Mourning. Nowitzki looking it over. 1:05 left in the third. Mitchell. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got his 5th rebound in this one. Smith outside. Here's Van Vliet. Right on the bucket. Van Vliet's got 5.
He may be undersized, but Van Vliet, boy, this man has fantastic touch around the rim.
Terry against Van Vliet. Here's Terry. Hasn't made one yet. Shot clock at 5. The shot clock.
Oh, we gone cold, bro.
Houston trails by 16. 1 second separating the shot clock in game. Stolen by Mitchell. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. And out of bounds. The Rockets gain possession. Davis against Şengün. Easton, a screen on Davis. Fires for 3. And no good that time. And so it's New Orleans in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back. The fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And here are the Rockets now. They trail by 16. Tari Eason is out there with Durant. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Okogie in at the 2. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Durant gets it.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something that everyone knows or should know. When Durant...
You used to play any sports, Shay?
That's how lethal of a scorer he is in NBA history.
Terry against Holiday. inside. And Rodman with the slam.
And just understanding his role and finding ways to make plays. Great decision there.
The worm.
Up against KD. Pass to Eason. From 12 feet out. Lonzo Mourning grabs the miss. Mourning's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
He did? Oh, I heard that.
Holiday against Terry.
Played basketball.
They set the pick. Good on the shot. Terry's got his first bucket in this one.
They got WNBA out here, by the way,
Really well executed.
on the game.
Durant, the pass to Okogie. Pass to Capella. Here's Holiday. This one for 3. Rebound by Mitchell. Rodman dishes to Pippen. Mitchell, a screen on Katie to the middle. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Pippen. 10 points for Donovan.
Rushing him.
Making the effort to create for his team. Pippen uses the pick and roll flawlessly.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page.
Basketball, soccer. Oh, all right, heard that. That's why I like to play, live stream sports too, man. I know a lot of people play sports, so.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Şengün's checked in for Clint Capella. Smith comes in for Tari Eason. Thompson, he's checked in for Josh Okogie. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Aaron Holiday. A big group substitution here for New Orleans.
Wild.
He's checked in for Rodman. Durant comes in for Scottie Pippen. Allen's checked in for Mitchell. Davis is subbed in for Terry. Now here's Durant. Following the miss by Fred VanVleet. Durant, and he makes good on the layup.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Now here's Durant. To stop the run. Here's Şengün. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly
Nice
placed
screen
assist.
by the computer.
Yeah, setting a solid pick and then getting himself open. Şengün playing really well in that part.
Davis with it. And he drives in. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. VanVleet passes to Smith. Outside, Katie. Pulls it up. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Nowitzki's got his 5th rebound in this one. And here is Davis. Driving the lane. And the dunk by Mourning.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Smith outside. Active VanVleet. Durant deciding where to go with it. 6 to shoot.
Oh, shake and
And then
bait.
Durant with the top.
Durant just shakes and baiting, bro.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Now here's Durant.
Right back at you.
That one goes in.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Here is Durant. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Katie with the bucket.
You might have the size, but very few have the skill of Kevin Durant.
And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the paint, releases. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First time in the free throw line.
Like to see a player not afraid to embrace physical play and get to the line.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Davis. And here are the Rockets. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's a Kobe. No good on the three. Here's Rodman, and the jam by Dennis Rodman.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
So we see New Orleans taking the W here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. And now we present the player of the game, Baron Davis.
Baby G. Damn, top Baron Davis got to play. Oh, 6 assists probably. Ah, what's that do? The back of the bill.
The NBA on 2K Sports.
Shout out to y'all watching, man.
Wednesday afternoon basketball. With Hall of Famer
Hopefully
Doris
everybody
Burke
having a
and
good
Greg Anthony.
evening.
This is Kevin Harlan. So with Rodman on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Durant. Mourning is out there with Nowitzki. And there's Davis. And it's Allen in at the shooting guard position. And for the Mavericks, sliding in at the wing positions will be Thompson and Flagg. Davis is out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Irving at the 1. And it's the Mavericks to start out. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Boy, if Daniel Gafford is near the rim, what a vertical threat. What a target for his teammates.
You know, with Daniel Gafford, they have an element inside that a lot of teams are looking for.
Let's begin with his motor. Daniel Gafford wants to play hard and compete on every possession. He's a lob threat and a rim protector. Give me all of that.
Here's Irving, following the score by New Orleans. Thompson in the corner. On the 3 off target.
Oh shit.
And stolen by Thompson. Fires the 3. It's all in by Alonzo Mourning. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for New Orleans.
That back. Hit that back, Ray Allen.
The assist.
Has the pure athleticism. Allen gets it done inside.
Outside Irving. And a miss there on the triple. first quarter. About a minute and a half in. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Durant. Now here's Irving. Shot from free throw range. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Allen outside. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Nowitzki.
Strength, athleticism, Donovan Mitchell in the paint, quite comfortable, folks.
Irving against Davis. Pass the flag. Thompson for the triple. It's rebounded by New Orleans. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. To the inside. Mitchell.
Oh,
He's
come
off
on.
on that one. Some solid defense there from Irving. Into the lane.
Ah, wide open.
Wide open look for flag. Dallas again missing. New Orleans leading by 4. Allen outside. Mitchell sets the screen for Allen to the middle. Mitchell
Klay
shot's
Thompson.
good.
That's Klay Thompson.
Of the pick and roll, and he's the
Oh, we got a little D.
in that one.
We got to score.
Irving with the ball for the Mavericks. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd.
We got to score, Lady Shay.
Some adjustments to the game plan.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
Hey, Lady Shay, do you have a favorite team? Like a favorite sports team? Oh, it's all good if you're busy. You still understand. I understand. I'm glad you're here now. People probably arguing about, but no, as you know, normally we have people in here already.
New Orleans making some changes here. Rodman, he's checked in for Moore. Ori comes in for Ray Allen. And it's Terry in for Baron Davis. 1:53 left to play here in the first. New Orleans leading by 6. You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy. But that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps a late gift for the extraordinary.
Inside.
Mismatch.
And we've seen this
Mismatch.
Davis moves with authority and attacks the rim.
Now Terry. Now low. The shot is good from Nowitzki.
Not just simple execution out of the two-man game. The game of basketball can be simple.
I love the game.
David
Yeah.
struggling
No favorite
here.
teams? Alright, heard that.
Dry spell for sure.
50 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Gafford
Get out of here.
from short range.
Get your ass down.
Anytime it right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's
Robert
how
Horry.
we want to end the quarter.
Come on,
And
Jet.
outside, pass to Terry. Good for the basket. Starting off
Jason
1-for-1 with
Jet
that shot.
Terry.
The more good work he does inside, the more it helps his entire game.
Now flag. Davis surveying the floor.
Oh.
He takes it in.
Ooh, Anthony Davis with a little move on him. Alright,
Davis driving in with aggression and taking it right to the rack.
Anthony Davis boogie.
Mitchell a screen on Irving. To the paint. With 1 on the clock.
Ah.
And Mitchell with the lead.
Mitchell.
Mitchell's got 6. And we reach the end of the first quarter. New Orleans.
Sorry, but get out of this stinking stadium.
We're about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment.
back home in New Orleans.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for New Orleans.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Oh, my
The
God.
other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
So with Rodman on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Mitchell is out there with Terry, and there's Davis. Then it's Pippen, and it's Mourning in at the 4 spot. New Orleans leading by 5. And there's Terry to the inside. Mitchell gets it inside.
Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
Mitchell's gone 4 of 6 from the floor here tonight. Over in the corner, Marshall. That 3 off the mark. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. The drive by Mitchell. Pass to Pippen. Terry outside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Outside, Russell. Here's Washington. Oh, good on the triple. And it's Pippen in the corner. Back to Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
And he'll get ahead of steam when there's that much of a lane. You can't get in AD's way.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Clyde comes in for Marshall. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Williams. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. And New Orleans also making a change. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Davis. Washington, and Mourning sends it back.
And that is why shooters fear Mourning. He's got excellent instincts for coming up with the ball.
Mourning a screen on Irving. And it's Pippen in the corner. And a dunk by Mourning.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Mitchell is screen on Thompson. Inside. Mitchell dishes to Mourning. Outside for Pippen. Trying his luck for deep. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss. Dallas trails by 11. Thompson in the corner. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Anywhere on the arc, Thompson is a threat. You have to do all you can to run him off that line.
For Kyrie Irving, Boris, what a run to the finals in 2024 with the Mavs.
He works seamlessly with the great Luka Doncic, and the beauty of Kyrie Irving historically is put him next to a great player, and you will not in any way diminish his game.
Here's Thompson after the made shot from Scottie Pippen. No problem knocking that one down. Washington's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. And then for New Orleans, Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Mourning. Allen comes in for Scottie Pippen. And it's Davis in for Terry. We've got 1:18 left in the second quarter. Davis, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Davis. New Orleans moving the ball around. Allen for 3. Thompson with the rebound.
Defender, your job is to make life hard on an excellent shooter. Great defense there.
The 3 from Davis. They get it again. Pass the flag. From deep three-point land. And Davis can't get it to go. New Orleans leading by 7. There's 39 seconds left now here in the second. Nowitzki with the screen on Davis. Davis the pass to Nowitzki. And the jam by Dirk Nowitzki.
It's a sensational cut
Former
to the
Dallas
rim.
Maverick.
Nowitzki never afraid of sprinting right to the cup.
32 seconds left to play here in the half. Outside Irving. Thompson sets the pick for Irving. Let's try. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Here is Davis. He has yet to score. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And it's flagged with the rebound. Pass to Irving. Thompson in the corner. And Davis throws it down.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
Great. A dunk like that is sure to give them a spot. And so it's New Orleans heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And you have to credit their defense for the job they've been doing against Irving. Kyrie's been almost invisible out there, and we don't say that very often. We'll get you back to the action after this break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
It is small and powerful. It'll be Flag and Davis. Irving and Thompson are the guard set. And it's Gafford in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Here's Irving. And warning sends it back.
And he sent a message.
Get that out of here.
Not come in my house.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
New Orleans making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. Off the inbound. Here's Flag. Lays it up off the glass.
His rookie Flag is tough. Willing to take contact on and convert through.
So great for Cooper Flag. Both of his parents were college basketball players.
Though at this point he's a
on 80. So don't do it to him.
Who's got some talent as well.
Man down, man down.
Big effort. Now here is Irving. Shoots the 3.
Well, you know you can get
Missing. Flag's gone 1 of 4 so far. Mitchell kicks to Davis. Nowitzki with the screen on Irving. Back to Allen. Off target for 3-point range. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Dallas. And Flag throws
I
it.
know you did.
And you can't let this kid
I know that boy.
get that good a position down low. Cooper will finish that every time.
Nowitzki with the screen on Thompson. Here's Davis.
Right back at ya. Brian Davis.
That was with authority, leaving no doubt.
And so now a timeout called by
He
Jason
did
Kidd.
it.
This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. New Orleans making some changes here. Ori comes in for Ray Allen. And Terry subbed in for Davis. Thompson outside. Lets it go with
Get that shit out of here.
got a piece of it. And that's on a foul.
Robert Ory with the block of his own.
2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. To the middle. Here's Nowitzki.
Love when Nowitzki finishes with the dunk, showing some outstanding lift on that one.
Irving drives in, and he gets it to go. Irving's got his first points in this one.
Something very effective about interior offense, making life easy on yourself.
Gafford against Terry. And he banks in the lane. Terry's got the lead up to 12 now for New Orleans.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And so here is New Orleans. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Dallas. Here's Irving. The putback. Terry grabs the board. New Orleans leading by 12. New Orleans moving the ball around. And the jump by Ori.
Oh, the vision, the pass, that's terrific.
We've got 1:18 left here in the third quarter. Thompson outside. There's the three. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his fourth assist in this one.
This guy is on the short list of the all-time great three-point shooters. Klay Thompson's stroke is flawless.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Marshall comes in for Flag. Williams, he's checked in for Thompson. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And then for New Orleans, Davis is checked in for Morton. Rodman comes in for Nowitzki. And Pippen subbed in for Ori. Russell dishes to Marshall. Russell passes to Davis. TV, no question. Anthony Davis had a lot of hype when he was drafted in 2012.
Kevin, how could he not? He won a national title collegiately. He has incredible size and skill on both ends of the floor. That hype was real, and it was earned.
Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for Williams.
And a member of the NBA 75 team. Anthony Davis is the rare franchise player, someone you build your entire organization around.
Dallas trails by 11. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Davis sends it back.
You gotta bring it harder than that when AD is meeting you at the rim.
Rodman kicks to Terry. Mitchell a screen on Russell. To the inside. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Terry. Terry's got his 7th assist in the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes it back.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. New Orleans on top. They lead by 13.
Shout out to everybody watching,
Step
man.
aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And it's the Mavericks with the ball, trailing by 13. So with Nowitzki sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. The guys out there this morning. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, then it's Anthony Davis, and it's Terry in at the 1 spot. Warning a screen on Russell. Down low. And Warning throws it down.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Inside, here's Marshall. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
Terry against Russell. Terry dishes to Morning. Then for 3. And it's rebounded by Dallas. Outside Russell. In the corner, Irving with it. Off target with his 3. New Orleans leading by 10. Terry takes the morning. Mitchell passes to Pippen. Pippen sends a screen for Mitchell. Back to Pippen. 4 on the shot clock. Launches a three. He'll not drop through.
Mitchell would get fucking hurt.
Irving with it. Guarded down by Jason Terry. Here's Washington. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 5th assist in this one.
Well, athletic, long, P.J. Washington on the interior. Yeah, that's a pretty good bet.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jared Life. Anthony Davis comes in for Washington. Flag is checked in for Marshall. And it's Thompson in for Russell. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Nowitzki's checked in for Davis. Kevin Durant comes in for Pippen. Allen's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Davis in for Jason Terry. Thompson outside. From outside. Irving outside. Again. Oh, hits the Pippen.
The scouting report will say Daniel Gafford is a dangerous offensive rebounder. Show him, DG.
Allen outside. On deep. Oh, what a play inside.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
And no reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
Yeah, count it.
The painted area is the 9 to 5 place of business for Daniel Gafford doing work right there.
Davis with it. Nowitzki outside. Allen fires. Three. Good.
Nice confidence on that shot to get it to go from the corner.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Here's Getter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's his first foul. Here's Irving. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. New Orleans leading by 10. Now here's Davis. Here's Durant. Durant gets it done inside.
And great ability to also play inside due to the size of Durant.
Now Thompson. And stolen by Nowitzki. Davis with it. He's picked up by Irving. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter. Davis got it.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question, they've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Irving, here's flag. Knocks down the three.
It's amazing that when you get the ball inside the painted area and collapse the deep, the first thought is now 3. It's not layup, it's 3.
Allen outside. Fires the three. Doesn't get that one. Now the Mavericks with it. 11-point game. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Kyrie. No good from 3. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they gotta be happy with the outcome.
Barely made it, too.
Allen. He drills the 3. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. And really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Bird, Greg Anthony, and our great crew, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. And now, our player of the game.